So hello everyone, my name is Amit and I'm from IM3G. And today we are going to discuss about thermal productivity. India has a problem that does not make headlines, but is quietly destroying the productivity of 600 million people. It's called thermal productivity loss. We talk about climate change as an environmental crisis, but today I want to reframe it as a pure economic crisis. Here's why. Over 60% of India's workforce works outdoors, in agriculture, construction, mining. These sectors do not offer any air conditioned offices, no shade, no safety net, and no reforms in terms of employees as well. A 2025 study by MSSRF, the MS Swaminathan Research Foundation, found that about 97% of women informal workers reported direct income losses during April to June, with an average wage loss of about 1500 per month. Not because they didn't want to work, but because of the extreme heat, they could not work. This is not just an environmental statistic, this is a macroeconomic emergency. So, to understand the scale of this crisis, let me introduce a new concept to you: wet bulb temperature, or WBT. WBT is not just heat, it combines heat with humidity to measure how effectively our body can cool itself. So, below 28-degree WBT, it's safe to work, it's good conditions. Between 28 and 32, it's a caution zone. Work, but take care of yourself. Above 32 degrees, outdoor work becomes psychologically and physiologically dangerous. Above 35 degrees, which is a very common temperature in most of the states during the summer season, the human body cannot properly cool itself even when at rest. The Indian northern plains are very commonly known for crossing the 32-degree WBT threshold for more than 20 days every single year during the summers. By 2050, that number will exceed 50 days annually. Now, what does this mean? The ILO projects India will lose about 4.5% of GDP every year to heat stress by 2030. That is more than our entire fiscal deficit in most years. 34 million full-time equivalent jobs are lost to heat annually. And here's the most critical number. India needs to grow at a rate of 7.8% every single year for 22 years to become a developed nation and to achieve our dream of Viksit Bharat by 2047. But if 100 days a year became low productive days, that target becomes mathematically impossible. So why is no one talking about this? Two reasons. First, it is invisible in our data. Heat wage loss doesn't appear in GDP accounts because 90% of India's workforce is informed. No employer liability, no compensation, no records, no insurance. Workers simply go home silently. Second, it is trapped in policy side. Policymakers treat heat as an environmental issue, not an economic one. The workers most affected, such as migrants, farmers, construction laborers, are politically voiced. But the solution does exist. It has three pillars to it. One, measure it. If you can measure something, you can manage it. Just like the air quality index, national heat stress index can is updated daily and can be used to create better conditions for employees and laborers. Two, protect your workers. Ban outdoor labor from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. in peak summers and extend it into the evening or night. Extend the ESIC coverage to informal workers for heat. And three, build resilience. Urban cool corridors, climate resilient crops, and R&D in passive cooling for low income. So, conclude, there is no Viksit Bharat without a heat action plan. The heat is on. How will India act? Let's